That nope, it's you and me? No, it's
Yeah.
Kazii and Noodle.
Noodle, first seed of the whole entire bracket, you know?
Don't be fooled. I've seen first seeds fall harder than this.
Yeah.
Are we really gonna let a DK win today?
Yes. DK is hype.
DK had, as a character, had an amazing run at Kaguriri. Like, people were shocked at how oppressive that character is an advantage. Even against characters like Min Min, it's like it didn't even matter.
Yeah,
The way they're so creative off stage, you know, using those like triple back airs or even that's a, you know, monkey cyclone, it was a feat to behold. I think this game still has so many ways to express yourself, so many more avenues of growth. In an 86 character game, I think we're still going to be surprised 7 years on.
Yeah, I mean, look at Melee Swiss. DK is like rising the meta there too. So, and DK also went from being one of the worst heavies in the game to now being considered, I think, the best heavy in the game, which isn't saying a lot, but you know,
there aren't a lot of heavies in that game.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, Chunky Gong proved the character can be viable, and people are following in his footsteps and figuring out the tech and doing a good job. Like, DK is the epitome of if I get in an advantage state, I can just destroy you. So it's really cool. That's what a heavy character should be, you know?
Mm-hmm. The grappler archetype. Looks like Noodle is trying to adjust his headset over here. And Kazii here with the Game & Watch. Okay, all right. We're going to see maybe traces of Neo over here.
Yeah.
Now, this is traditionally a very tough matchup for Donkey Kong. You cannot pressure Game & Watch's shield whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to be really careful with how you're approaching and what you're going to be approaching with.
Once you do get that, yeah, so far, there we go.
There we go. So far, Noodle doing a good job just staying back. Look at this. Look at this. A masterclass in when to approach right here.
Down tilt the game.
Mm-hmm.
We do have that giant punch almost on lock.
If I had to guess, the key to the game for Noodle is going to be those down tilts. Just spacing those down tilts, making sure you're not getting up beat out of shield. And because landing, once you're in at disadvantage as Donkey Kong, one of the hardest...
Oh my god, that almost killed! Maybe like 10% more and that would have been it. But this is kill range. No double jump. Oh my god. Whoa! The side B, the armor saved him. And there we go, the up tilt. Noodle just laughing it off, being like, hey, hey, hey. That's the sign of a true grappler, man. It's like, if you laugh after a kill, you know you're just doing some psychic damage. Misses the giant punch again. Kazii with the chair, though. Throwing bacon.
Look at how fast Noodle's gameplay picked up after finding that kill. He came out shifty with those downbeats, playing so aggressive, hunting for these grabs. Like, you would think against Game & Watch, you'd want to see more reserved.
No, no! Is he dead?
No, not
He's
enough.
gonna be. All right, no forward tilts.
Nice. Yeah,
Noodle running away with this right now.
Absolutely. The tempo shift from the beginning of the game with the down tilt spacing and all of a sudden in your face. Oh, it was techable. Doesn't matter, though. He'll still get back here.
He's
nice
still
tags.
techable. He's running away, using this down B to cover that great area.
Yeah, and this is where Game & Watch could have a hard time sometimes, is finding this final kill, you know?
Game & Watch having a hard time? Never.
Yeah, you're right, Swiss. I shouldn't have even said it. Oh, but there we go, the bomb. Taking one, but still a long way to go, and it's going to take some really clinical gameplay from Kazii. He really has to diffuse the momentum that Noodle has.
Well, Kazii, what he does have to be doing, I know he's trying to play patiently, stay away from this long reach that Donkey Kong has. It's almost like he's got two swords. He does have to be pressuring shield way, way more, using these back airs, nairs, even these up tilts there, or these grabs. But
Noodle going for these up-a-stock options right now.
He did that 3 times. Kazii can't be falling for this.
Oh, Swiss. That was That was a call out. Every option that Noodle did in the last 30 seconds of that game was like a hard read call out. Why? Because he can. He's up a stock. You know the vibe.
So Kazi's Twitter handle is Trevor Studies. He doesn't study this matchup enough. It's got to hit the books.
I would really like to see Kazii take this to a bigger stage. You know, once Noodle started running it down, like it felt like Kazii just couldn't get past that pressure. Like Noodle's just all over him all the time, be reversing those down Bs and taking up so much of the stage with him. So bigger stage could do work for Kazii.
I've never seen a Donkey Kong successfully camp out a Game & Watch. There's at no point that Kazii was able to force an interaction. It was all at Noodle's behest, all at Noodle's pacing.
Getting into it here, taking it to Smashville. Those were the smaller stage of the two, and after what we saw from Noodle last game, you know, I would have liked to see a different pick, but Kazii proving me wrong so far, using that small stage to his advantage. But now that Noodle's touched the ground, we're back in a neutral situation.
I think the idea here is that a larger stage, and Noodle is going to be able to run away a lot more, going to be able to throw out these giant hitboxes, and Kazii is like, no, I don't want to chase you down. I want to use these long multi-hits. I want to be able to have you in an advantage state. I want to have you in a disadvantage state for longer.
Right.
And with the smaller blast zones, it'll help out.
And that Nair will take up so much of the stage as well, like just as much as Donkey Kong does. Like right there, beat out the down B. That's what Kazii is probably wanting to do here.
Okay, no jump.
Uh-oh, this is scary. Ooh, good job by Kazii getting back to ledge there. Not overextending. That might be it, though. Ooh, good DI.
Beautiful. Do it again. 2 more times. Don't give Noodle any quarter. Don't jump.
Look at him looking for these reads. Air dodge in. He's like praying to him. Air dodge in, please.
Now, listen, it happened one game. It's not going to happen again. As long as Kazii doesn't lose his cool and run into elite smat strats.
Man, Noodle is really I mean, I guess, like, why not F smash? You know, it's not like he's getting punished for throwing them out. And, you know, if he rolls, he will get hit by it. But good job by Kazii, you know, really using the smaller stage to his advantage, taking up all that room with the nairs.
Yeah, he's giving Noodle a hard time. Finally goes in for that grab. He's going to use that back air.
Oh.
And the 2-frame, he didn't even need the 2-frame. Just a little below ledge. Now Kazii returning the favor of the 3-stock.
You know, I think Trevor studied.
Man, the things he can do when you have a cram session in between games.
Yeah, for real. Oh,
no mash? Excellent stuff. He got grabbed? He's still alive, though. And a great stall there with the buckets. Just able to go a little bit more horizontal. Hold shield.
Oh, we could have seen a little bit of a bigger punish than the chair there. Noodle fishing some, getting a little impatient and fishing for some bigger options, which is fine when you're not getting punished for him, but that was not the place for that.
Oh, he tried to drag him down. But Noodle kept his jump, gets the back air, and he's not out of this yet. We have seen how volatile this character, how explosive Donkey Kong can be.
Yeah, absolutely. And as the rage piles up, like, I know Noodle's going to be fishing for this ding dong soon.
Yeah, there it is. This could be death. One more time, though.
Oh, the up B beating giant punch. You kind of hate to see it, honestly.
It's fine. It's okay. Game & Watch is lights.
Good spot dodge by Kazii.
Back here just trying to get him back on stage. 147, not out of it yet.
Nice.
Kazii locking it down.
Yeah, I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong, Swiss. Kazii using that small stage all the way to his advantage, eating up the airspace with up airs, nowhere to land in a stage so small, and the nair is just covering everything. Kazii also did a great job ledge trapping that game compared to last game. Really patient with it. You know, once, like, look, he gets the down air, and now just patiently waiting for that low recovery, covering the high one on the way down, too. Like, that was some great ledge trapping by Kazii, and I'm sure if he can push Noodle out there into that situation again, could be the upset.
Yeah, but right now it looks like, are we running it back to small battlefield? No, we're going to that longer stage that you were talking about, and we'll see if Noodle is able to just kind of keep away throughout these down tilts, the slams.
I've heard this is Donkey Kong's favorite stage. just because of the two platforms are nicely spaced so that the ding dong is always available. And
Pretty much. Double back air. Oh no, we're gonna try and kill him. We almost did, but held on to that double jump. One more time. Oh,
nice,
and here it is. He's
Yep.
dead! It took 20 seconds!
Yep, the DKs love PS2, Swiss.
Ban this stage.
Yeah, facts.
It's alright, you know what? You can use it for the next study session, Trevor.
But hey, not out yet. You know, it just takes one push to ledge, and then Game & Watch will come online. And it's not like the neutral is too bad for him either, so...
No, he's not, but he has to win neutral, and he's got to push this big body character all the way to ledge. We're going to see some funky options here. I am imagining a one grounded move or a grab. Here it comes! Oh, what a mash!
Yeah, great mash by Kazii, just getting out of that in time. But not this one.
Yeah, and looking like another three stock here. Kazii not opting to use these nairs as he did last game. What happened? Trying to throw out a lot more fairs, a lot more dares. Very creative use here off stage of all of his tools, but where is this oppressive shield poking?
Ooh. I like that up air by Noodle to get rid of the bomb and disadvantage, and like still keep his momentum coming back towards stage. It just let him go back to center stage completely. Oh, getting a little too jiggy with it.
All right, no down smash, no forward smash. It's like Kazii forgot exactly what gave him such an oppressive advantage state in game number 2, and he's just trying to find an inch, trying to find a kill.
Yeah,
even
Noodle's
that back
just
air.
playing in this. Oh, good tech. Noodle's just playing in the space better, doing a good job occupying it, and forcing. Once Noodle got up, like we've been seeing Kazii try to approach, and it's just not working out.
Yeah, where's the nair? We haven't seen a nair. There it is!
Go.
Finally! It can poke through shields.
Here we go.
Look at this. Oh, try to get the 9!
I like it. You needed it, you know?
Right. Oh, but there we go. Caught that trampoline. It's a 2-1 game here in favor of Noodle, and I think Kazii finally remembered exactly what was going right that last game, and, you know, he was scared for those 2 stocks, but was bringing it back. I think if he was able to remind himself of what was working last time earlier, we could have seen a much closer game.
Yeah, I completely agree, Swiss, but good job by Noodle, you know, bouncing back from a pretty heavy loss game too. And then coming out with almost a 3 stock, you know, that's what you want to see from your first seed.
I mean, but hey, if it bleeds, you can kill it. Noodle is not unbeatable.
No, absolutely not.
I wouldn't say he made mistakes there in game number 2, but Kazii just, his advantage state was too much to handle. And this edge guarding, like you were talking about, so good.
Yeah, for real. Like the way he was transitioning from like going from that ledge trap and then switching to edge guarding like with good timing and like knowing when the meat is gonna run out.
This was his best edge guard of the game. It didn't kill, but it woke Noodle the hell up.
I know, he's looking like Bayonetta for a second.
And then he died.
Yep. And then
like, that
from
was
there,
so
your
cool, but
mental
I'm
is
so
shattered. Your mental is shattered after that, Swiss. You're like, oh, I almost just killed off the side in a combo with Game & Watch, and then all of a sudden you're getting ding-donged at 50. Like, how you go and you lean back in your chair on that angel platform, and you go, oh man.
Like, damn, I was cooking. But look at this. Finally, these nairs try to get that 9. I think, honestly, if he was a little lucky, that would have worked out. And I think Kazii was trying to air camp just a bit too much. Got caught by that up air. But look at that. Sportsmanship wins at the end of the day.
Yeah, I love a good handshake after a set, especially a set that goes more than 2 games, you know? Like when you're going to game 3 or you're going to game 4 or 5, hit the handshake. You just hit the handshake, you know? A good sign of respect between 2 competitors.